Wolfie, pleasure to have you with us for the 2022-23 campaign. What's your thoughts going into the new season?
Excitement, to be honest, just to be able to build on last year. Although I think we're probably a little bit disappointed to finish fifth. It's still a good achievement, and had it been for a drop of a ball, maybe we'd be in a semi-final. But I think we had a brilliant year, and it's just exciting that we can build on that now. We've obviously kept most of the squad together, but it's a really exciting time, and really looking forward to getting stuck in.
Yeah, in the second row options, you're the last of last season's Group 2 re-sign. That shows a lot of continuity in that area. How much is that going to drive us forward next season?
Yeah, massively. I think it's probably the first time for a lot of clubs in the last few years that hasn't been a huge turnaround, just mainly due to COVID and whatnot. But for us, we're a pretty tight-knit group, and I think that's only going to put us in good stead as we get into next season, especially against closer games. Obviously the Jersey one at Boxing Day is obviously the one that stands out, but then Ealing away, Donny at home. We really put a good foot forward last year, and I think it showed how close we are as a group. So it's fantastic that we've kept the majority of the squad together, and it's only going to put us in good stead for next season.
You're part of a second row unit that was brought together last season. You've had a year together. How do you think that's going to aid our results next season?
I think it'll be a really big part. We obviously get on really well. Me, Robin, Jordan, Frosty. We get on really well together. We push each other. There's quite a bit of versatility there as well. So it's massively important that I think that we are close, but actually we just want what's best for each other. And this season obviously we've to be fair had quite an even split of game time due to injuries and whatnot. And then obviously Frosty got his opportunity to go and play for Saints. And he did brilliantly well there. And Jordan's obviously pushing up in terms of getting close to the 100 games, which hopefully he gets over the next year or two. So Robin came, had a bit of an injury early on, but then he was fantastic towards the end of the season. So it's massively competitive. We all want to play, but it's good that we're pushing each other and we're trying to get the best out of each other, and that can only help the team.
It was your first season at Woolford. You've played against us quite a lot in your career. What did you make of your first campaign with us at Goldenton Road?
To be honest, it was probably the most enjoyable of my career to date. The atmosphere is fantastic. You obviously always, from the outside looking in, get an impression on the way Bedford want to play, but to actually be part of it, in our sort of DNA and the way we train and the way we play, it's unbelievable. And then to do it in front of 2,500, 3,000 people every week is unbelievable. I've loved every minute of it, so I'm delighted that I can stay, and hopefully it will be for a few more years. But I can't wait to get stuck in.
Is it fair to say that it was an easy choice to stay here at Bedford Blues?
Yeah, massively. I don't think there's probably anywhere else, certainly in the champ, I'd want to play. It's got everything you want here. It's very much a club for the people. As I say, we get really good support everywhere, it's home or away. And I think when we went to Ealing away, I think there were probably more Bedford fans than there were Ealing. So it's a brilliant place to play rugby. Good people, not just squad, but obviously the coaches. Mike and Slug and Boehner and Joe and Jace in the kitchen, and there's so many good people around. So it was an easy decision to make.
And just looking into next season, more league games with Caldy being promoted. The cup goes back to a more normal format of during the season. What's the targets for the squad going into the 2022-23 campaign?
Well, I think we just need to build on what we've done this year. If you look at our season as a whole, we lost 4 games by less than 2 points, or 2 points or less, sorry. So, suddenly if those are wins, we'd suddenly look at being third or second, and we keep pushing up. And, I'm not going to sit here and say, we want to win the league or whatever, but I think we need to take each game as it comes, and we need to build on what we've done last year. We're a good team.